Thank you, and welcome to another episode of the Carolina Otaku Podcast. I am Afro, and I am here with my co-host,
Lexi.
Hey, we've been gone for a minute. Life and shit, you know.
Lord Jesus. We've been going through it, okay? Life has been lifing, and that's all. That's all.
Oh shit, yeah, man. Life is life, man, and you just gotta roll with the punches. You guys know how we start these off. What we've been up to lately and all that shit. Do you want to go first, or you want me to start first?
Yeah, you go start. You start first.
All right. What have I been up to? Working. Not so many roaches this time. They actually kind of cleared away. They spray like every week now, so that's pretty good. Still no AC, and I got a new job. So I will be going back into cybersecurity. And when I tell you guys this process to get this job, okay, first of all, I didn't even apply for the job through LinkedIn. I applied through something called Welcome to the Jungle.
Welcome to the Jungle.
Yeah, I think it's way better and it works really well. So I forgot that I even applied for this position, and I was in almost like a month and a half long process. 7 interviews, 2 interviews on one day, talking to the CEO, talking to the VP of customer success, then the director of support, and then people on the team. It's kind of in that whole startup realm, so they want to make sure that the fit is good. Money's good, benefits are good. It's fucking remote. We back in this bitch. And I still will be able to do the other job part-time remotely. So that's it's a great thing. So yeah, but 7 interviews, man. It was tough because each interview I was always second guessing myself. Like, I thought it went good. And then the call would come the next day. Hey, we want to do something else. References were great. Thank you, Tamar. I don't know if you listen, but thank you, Tamar. You're a great manager, and thank you for the reference. Appreciate you. Truck broke down. Upper control arm fell apart when I was driving, so that was unsafe. And I had to get that fixed and get that realigned. What else? Okay, it's not really anything. Kind of just been watching, some new animes and shit. I forgot. I don't even know how to pronounce that new one, but it's like one where there's this kid who ends up in in a dumpster trash heap or something like that. I forgot what it's called. Fuck. Starts with a G though.
Look, I'm so behind on anime, so I have no idea.
It's but that's kind of what's been going on with me lately. New job, get to keep the other one as a part-time. Meeting new people at this position, learning more about, where I live. Small towns. What I'm starting to realize is that people in small towns have nothing to do but shit and fuck. Literally. Everybody has fucking kids. Literally, and everybody knows every fucking body.
I hate that shit.
It's crazy. Oh yeah, that's my cousin that work at that gas station up there. Nigga, what?
What?
So anyway, that's with me. What about you, Lexi?
Give me strength.
Yeah.
Let me strength. All right, as you guys can see, yeah, new background. Yeah. Not nearly as thrilling as my old one. But let's get into that. So I think the week after we recorded, I think we recorded Tuesday, and I think that Wednesday my house flooded.
I
So, like, I'll tell you guys the story. It's fine. So because the house that I lived in is like brand new one, and I moved in. Nobody's lived in it before me, but one of the toilets that is upstairs always has issues, right? So I went to the bathroom, flushed the toilet. I go back to my office to work. I am sitting at my desk, and I just get off a call, and like I'm just chilling, and I feel water under
You
my
made it
feet.
that far?
It made it that far because it was
Wait,
30 minutes.
What bathroom was this? Was this the one that I used?
No, did you use the one upstairs?
Yes.
Yes, that
Oh,
bathroom. That bathroom, because it's in the hallway. So
yeah.
like, yeah. So I'm just chilling. I am in my office. You know where my office is.
Yep.
So I'm like, what the fuck is this? I jump up. I look in the hallway. There's water everywhere. I look in that like bathroom, and I see
Yeah.
water just coming out the toilet, just overflowing, and it spread from toilets here, and then on this side is like two offices, and then my master bathroom or my master bedroom. It went all in each office. Luckily, it did not get the laundry that was on that side. Like the left side of the hallway was pretty much okay,
Yeah.
but the right side got completely flooded. And so this is upstairs. So I run downstairs to check. As soon as I hit the stairs, water is coming from the ceiling down to my kitchen island, and in my kitchen, and in my pantry, and in my garage, and like in my living room. Like my couch got completely drenched. So um because of that extensive amount of damage that happened, pretty much I had to relocate. And yeah, packing up your life within like 3 days is like tedious, and
Definitely.
yeah, it's just been crazy. And then during that, just like you had car issues, I had car issues.
Yeah.
In the course of a month, I have had to replace the battery in Onyx. I have had to replace tires twice.
Mm-hmm.
Turns out it wasn't the tire, it was my rim. I just got it back today. The rim was cracked, and I had to pay $1,000 to get that fixed.
Have you been driving Onyx a lot?
No, not really.
No? Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Damn. I was gonna ask you how that shit started from the flooding started from the jump. I just remember the video you sent me, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, she has a waterfall in our house." Fuck.
That's literally what it looks like. It's like,
Yeah, that was crazy.
I was like,
What did you I take it that you said that you lost the couch and stuff like that. Did you lose anything else?
yeah, I lost quite a few things. Nothing like super tremendously major.
Yeah.
Because like soon as I like saw that there was water, I went into the action, picked up my PC, put that in the dry area, and I made sure
Yeah.
that did not get drenched. But other than that, everything else was pretty much good. Luckily, I had moved. Luckily, my 5090 was not in the box that's in my closet, because that closet got drenched on the floor. So if it had not been moved, it would have been like Dunzo's. Yeah.
Damn, that's crazy. Did well, that's crazy. Did you have renter's insurance?
Of course.
Good.
Mm-hmm.
I'm the one thing I was thinking about with that. I was like, if I always think about when I hear shit like that, like, man, I'm happy that she did not own that house, because that would have been fucking ridiculous. Like, that would have been a crazy repair. Like, just hands down and cleaning
20
everything
grand.
up. Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. I'm happy that you were able to find a place quickly, able to move stuff, and you didn't lose like too much stuff either. Oh my gosh, man, that's just crazy. That shit is really crazy. So yeah, that's what's been going on with us, life and shit. You know, hope everybody had a good summer. Jesus. Honestly, don't really have like a crazy topic for this episode at all. Like I said, I've been working kind of heavy at the gun range and just doing the regular job. But I did get to watch the Gamescom ONL joint that's going on. It's in Germany this year, I think. Oh, it might be there everywhere. I don't know. Yeah. But they went through. Okay, I guess I do have something to talk about. So when I was watching this shit, I had my headphones on. I was doing work and stuff. When I was sitting there watching this and listening, there really wasn't anything that was like, oh my gosh, that's crazy. And I was looking at the chat too, like what people are saying. You know, people always, you know, you got the repeat offenders, you know, oh, this is gay, or, you know, you know, all that shit, right? So it's like, I mean, Monster Hunter and Final Fantasy are having like a collab going on, and it's kind of vice versa. You know, shit from Monster Hunter is going to be in Final Fantasy. I guess within Monster Hunter, they're bringing the what's the mount?
Chocobos?
Yeah, they're bringing those into Monster Hunter. They talked about Fallout Season 2 coming out December 17th. This is kind of going into New Vegas. We all know that is one of Lexi's favorite Fallout.
That is not my favorite Fallout. Don't tell these people those lies.
That's your favorite Fallout. You gotta
No,
go
it's
with
not.
the show.
No, Fallout 3. But I am excited though because I do love Mr. House from New Vegas though. So,
what else did they talk about? Ninja Gaiden 4. That actually looked pretty cool. The Silent Hill F. Not really. Outer Worlds 2 coming out October 29th, 2025. And Ghost of Yoti. So that's another game within the line of the, you know, Ghost franchise and stuff like that. And I saw something today about they're coming out with Black Ops Call of Duty 7 today also, which I don't know, man. Am I getting too old for shit? Like, I don't know. Is it no, I'm being so serious right now, because when this is something I was thinking about when I was watching this, I was sitting there thinking like, I remember watching stuff like this years ago, and I guess you can say pre-COVID, when like, I'm gonna use the word pop. And when I'm use the word pop, I'm talking about like a wrestling pop. Like when a WWE star comes out, there's this pop in the whole arena. Like that bitch is crazy. That used to be a thing for, you know what? It's still a thing. But when it comes to like, I don't know, when it comes to like a showcase for like games like this, you don't hear that pop, you know? Only on like niche games. Like if you go to a Tekken tournament or watch a Tekken tournament and they reveal a new character, right? Or they bring back a new character, you hear that pop because it's, you know, you're within, it's a Tekken game and you got a whole bunch of Tekken fans and shit like that. But I mean, just like when you're at a showcase and it's like something crazy, it's something new, it's something different, and you're just like, oh, you heard rumors about shit and you actually see it, and you get that excitement when you actually see the shit together with your own eyes. And I don't think you get that anymore. I don't think that's a thing. I don't know if that was something that was kind of going out, you know, before COVID happened, or if it happened after COVID. Because even like the PlayStation joints, maybe like the Microsoft and the Bethesda and all that shit, honestly, Bethesda shouldn't be talking about nothing fucking else. I don't give a fuck about Indiana Jones. The only shit that they don't do no other showcase, Bethesda, unless you're talking about the new Elder Scrolls.
So like they recently said that like Fallout 5 is in development, and like,
Okay,
yay! I'm
yeah.
excited.
Yeah.
Okay, but where the fuck is Elder Scrolls 6? Like y'all have been like talking about this shit for like ever, and we have got no updates, nothing. It has been like crickets.
Yeah. Crickets. Crickets that can fly and they just fly into a window. Nigga, it has been shit. I don't care about other shit. I don't care. Like Indiana Jones, they push the fuck out of that. I don't care about Indiana Jones. I'm sorry, I don't. Give me some shit I'm gonna get excited for.
Like I think right now, gaming is kind of like at least like in a slump. I'm gonna say
Oh,
because
no, you're right. I agree.
because there's nothing that's coming out that's like woohoo.
Yeah.
I gotta play it. Like, it's gonna be amazing. And like there's nothing right now that's like giving me that vibe.
Right.
And no, we're not gonna talk about Fallout 76 and the fucking nuclear fishing. That shit was ass. Anyways,
We talked
um,
about that and I went off on that shit too. That was crazy. Go
uh,
ahead. Go ahead. Continue.
anyways, but like it is just like Bethesda. Like people are like anxiously waiting for like
Mm-hmm.
Elder Scrolls 6, Fallout 5, like all these sequels, like, but it's been dead crickets. As far as Call of Duty, they've been doing the same thing. Like,
Yeah.
you've been giving people Black Ops, whatever. And like, you've been remaking a lot of the Black Ops, but you're not making the most popular one. Like, you have not remade Black Ops 2, which is like my
Mm-hmm.
favorite,
Mm-hmm.
or whatever. Like, if you did that, the hype
Maybe.
would be, maybe
Yeah.
the hype would be there, like,
Yeah.
but it's just, I don't know, it seems really like stagnant right now. And like
Yeah.
even like I know Xbox gonna have this handheld. Am I like woohoo, I gotta have it? Like, no, I'm gonna get it eventually, but
Right.
like there's no like
You're
even
right.
with like even with the Switch too, like yes, everybody was like go ho for it when it came
That
out.
shit came and went
Yeah,
really quick.
really, really quick. Like
Yeah.
now, you can go to Best Buy to go pick one up. There's
Oh
no
yeah.
like hype behind it.
Yep.
Like even graphic cards now are going down. Like the
Yeah.
5090s, I've seen some for like 2,500, and they were like close to 3,000 when they first came out. It's just like, I feel right now gaming is like on a little bit of a decline, and
Yeah.
I think it's just for various reasons. But yeah,
But even with these, even watching this showcase show, the presenters didn't even give off a very upbeat kind of like excited vibe. Like so World of Warcraft is I think they're coming out with an expansion called
next year.
Midnight. Yeah,
Yep.
Midnight something. And
Mm-hmm.
the person that came out, nothing against her. She probably loves the game, probably is very deep involved in it and stuff, but the enthusiasm behind it, it wasn't there. It was just very, I don't know, maybe because they were in Germany. I don't fucking know. But it just it it just wasn't there. I can remember watching shit back in the day and like the the creators of the game, the publishers and all that stuff, they were fucking excited. And I can see why some of them might not be anymore because people go through games like used napkins. So I get that, but this is still your pride and joy. If you're not going to be happy for your shit, nobody else is going to be happy for your shit.
True.
You know? So it's interesting to me to see it. I mean, like I said, so games that got some type of pop, like I said, Ninja Gaiden 4, Silent Hill F, Ghost of Yoti, I guess Outer Worlds did too. Outer Worlds 2 got kind of a little pop. But then they had like in between these other games that people just didn't give a fuck about. And you could tell, like, and it wasn't me just like looking at the chat, but you can hear the audience in the background while the preview was going of the game, and it was just like nothing. When I can go back to like think about when like a new Diablo was coming out, right? And motherfuckers are going crazy. Not that Diablo mobile game. I remember that shit too. That shit went down the drain. But I'm talking like
that was bad.
Yeah, that was bad.
Bad.
Anything dealing with Diablo on a PC, people will go ape shit because they love the game and what it was, right? I wonder if because there is so much, like, you can just go online and watch somebody play a game. I wonder if the enthusiasm and the I guess the wanting to play this game or play a game is even still there anymore, when people can go watch and just be like, yeah, I wouldn't like that. Yes, you save your money because you see it and you don't, play it. But that was also like kind of like the fun of it. Like, you were like, you know what? Let me give this game a try and see if I like it.
There's been plenty of games that I've watched somebody play that I've been like, oh, okay, this looks fun. Let me try it out. I don't think it's that. I think it's more of like these AAA companies are just not giving the fans what they want. And like, we're starting to realize that, and we're just like, whatever, it's just like, for instance, like, I know a lot of people have been like wanting a Hellhead Xbox, but it's kind of like late now to the game to be doing that, because like technically, if you get like, there's like what 3 or 4 different handhelds that have Windows on it. So like, you want to play a game, like you
I got you.
Yeah. So
what I do, so I guess a game right now that went through a kind of like a beta, and you played a little bit of it, was Battlefield.
Yep.
And I remember seeing Battlefield. How can I put this in a way that makes sense? I don't think unless the streamer is a Battlefield player, I don't think you're going to see a lot of streamers playing Battlefield, because that's not what a lot of the audience likes.
I don't know. I think the hype is there for Battlefield, because like during the open beta, like the queues are like 100,000 plus to get in.
How much do you think that's going to drop though when it actually comes out?
We gotta wait and see. I know I have a friend of mine that is like a Battlefield fan, and like he played it and he loved it and spent like plenty of time on it. But it's really going to depend on how they do this one, because they already have bad history from the last one that they did that nobody really liked. So I mean, playing it was fun, but am I going to buy it? Probably not, because I'm not like the biggest Battlefield fan. I'm more of a Call of Duty fan than Battlefield anyways.
I'm a big fan of Battlefield. The one thing that I do like, I think the Battlefield publishers or creators said that we're not going to be adding like crazy shit like a Call of Duty. Like, Nicki Minaj does not need to be in a Battlefield game.
Why is that your one harp on Call of Duty, sir?
No, that's what they said. That's what they said.
Anyway,
That wasn't me. That's what they said. They said we don't need to add like, have these crazy characters or skins or all that stuff within this
right.
game. But I know, and that's the shit that people like to see. They like to have the customization to do whatever the fuck they want and make their character, their individual self. Like, they want to be able to do that. And if they got to pay money to do that, they're going to do it.
I'm going to do
right?
it. But yeah.
So, definitely saw a lot of people playing the Battlefield beta for sure. I'm trying to think what else was there. Yeah, I mean, even during this presentation, I was like, no pops. What else? I had to write shit down because I didn't want to do all that crazy shit. And I was like, game showcases, losing flair. I was like kind of bored of games, not interesting. Like I wrote that because I was sitting there watching this stuff, and I was like, none. You know what the last game I got excited for preview wise was that Marvel token fighting game because that shit looked amazing. Yes, I know. Who fighting games? Yeah, I know. But that shit looked really good. And what's the dude's name? Maximilian. He's a big fighting game, streamer or YouTuber and stuff. And he was actually was able to get more hands-on with the game. It was great to watch that. It was great. That game is going to be amazing. That's going to be a great fighting game, by the way. But yeah, it just wasn't interesting. If I do wonder what I'll ask this. If you guys watch this might be a clip, whatever. What are you guys playing old games just to play them? Are you waiting for anything new? Is there something coming out that you're looking forward to? Shit, I saw people in the damn chat looking for a preview of a new Half-Life. And I've been playing the fuck out of Half-Life. And I'm like, I had to just Google search. I was like, oh shit. Are they working on a new Half-Life? Yeah, they are. Right? So I was like, shit, that would be great. I'd love to see a new Half-Life. But when I think about that though, I think about, is Half-Life a game? I don't want the developers to come out with like a Half-Life. I think Valve made Half-Life. Yeah, they did.
They did.
And it's only to a certain niche. I wonder how many new people will actually come on to Half-Life and be like, oh my gosh, this shit is amazing. Let me go ahead and play the other ones. Now, if you go back and play the other ones, please remember these shits came out literally in the 90s, early 2000s. All right? Let me be clear. It's going to be blocky, but the voice acting I like it. And it's a great storyline. The controls aren't going to be like crisp, but it's going to work. I remember seeing a lot. I think a lot of people like that Final Fantasy Tactics. Yeah. A lot of people like that shit for sure. But yeah, I when it comes to games that I like, I don't want like publishers to put shit out and it just like shits the bed, because I will probably like it, but then there's so many people that are like playing it and they're like, yeah, this shit's kind of lame. Like, I don't know, man. It's just, I'm not really feeling it, and people get all technical about it. I tried to do this, can't do that. I don't know. Do you think, sorry, go ahead.
No, I was going to say, like, I don't know. Like, the last game that I got super hyped for was like Enzoid, right? If you don't know what Enzoid is, it's basically supposed to be the sim killer, right? It's made by Kraken, and
I think they talked about that.
Probably, but it's like it was so like it. This is where we were talking about like watching people play it.
Yeah.
Watching people play it during like early access and stuff like that
Mm-hmm.
got me like hooked. I was like, all right, it looks really good. I'm gonna play it, right? So I'm hyped and like, ooh. And then like I played it and like you realize that like it's flat. There's nothing there. It's boring.
Flat.
And like it is. And so now they've lost like a lot of like players, and
Yeah.
now it's just like the game's still in early access. So like even at this point, it's just like, what are you gonna do to regain like your audience? And I think it's that too, where companies will overhype these games and make
Yep.
all these promises, and then when it comes time to deliver, they're like, "Oh, it's
Sorry.
crickets."
Yeah.
Right. So and as a fan, you're like, shit, like,
Yeah. I, what I think I remember seeing about that game is I think they're coming out with an expansion, like a expansion for it or something.
yeah, they're coming out with like their free first expansion to add
Yeah.
like it's supposed to be very kind of similar to Stardew Valley
Yeah.
type thing, but
Yep.
I'm just like, we'll see. I don't know. I haven't really played it much since like the wow factor just faded for me. So
Yeah.
yeah.
You know what? I'm kind of surprised hasn't come out yet, or hasn't even. Maybe they are, but I haven't heard anything. With the new Switch, the new Switch coming out, I'm kind of surprised they haven't come out with like a new Animal Crossing.
Yeah,
You
true.
know, I would think that would have been like one of the first things that they would have came out with was a new Animal Crossing, because I know
Yeah.
people. I mean, I have Animal Crossing, but I also realize that those type of games are not for me.
Oh, that game had
Yeah,
me in a chokehold during COVID and while I was recovering from
yeah.
like surgeries and
It
couldn't tell
like
me nothing.
logging in and turning on every day and like doing like I can't say that's not my shit, because I'm getting back into Division 2 because I've been gone for a while and I missed a lot of shit, and I was going in every day and doing like the task and stuff to get points and like
But see,
XP
that's
and all that shit.
different.
Yeah,
So like Animal Crossing is more like, you know, it's more like how to put this? It's kind of more like a cozy game
yeah,
type vibe,
hmm,
real chill, real laid back versus like Division is more your thing because it has the shooting aspect of it and
yeah,
the stealth aspect of it. So like, yeah, I can see why it wouldn't be your type of game. But like for me, I like simulation, cozy type games, things of that
yeah.
nature from time to time. So like for me, oh yeah, I was all in on Animal Crossing. So
Well, I kind of do wonder. I don't know. I do wonder if there will be a big change within the gaming realm. Like, with that spark of getting excited to see a preview for a game come back? And also, can this is gonna sound crazy, but do you think that uh like uh companies can make a new game and it actually like be great? Like, we know that they can make a new game, but after that, can they come out with something different? Or do you think a lot of these companies are like, you know what? We already got the bread and butter. Let's just come out with some other shit like this. Kind of like Bethesda, right? Fallout
yeah.
and Skyrim are basically just it's basically just like a trace. Literally, but textures and all that shit is different. Right? And if somebody were to say, "Oh, they no they're not," you're fucking crazy. Like, do you think that publishers and studios and stuff are able to make a good game and make another one that's nothing like the first one that was good, or do you think they just keep going with that type of formula?
I, I mean, you know the answer. Like companies right now are going with the safe bet,
Yeah.
right? So that's why we're getting so many remakes and everything of that nature. It's just because they know people would be like excited about it and will go spend money on it instead of them trying taking that risk and doing a whole brand new IP or whatever. And I think right now, my opinion, not fact, not fiction, anything of that nature anyway.
Yeah.
So but like right now, I think what's going on is that we have these AAA companies that are like, all right, let's play the safe bet. Let's go ahead and get these remakes out there. Let's get the people, what they want so we can make this quick cash, right?
Yeah.
And they're leaving like the originality and everything of that nature that people are seeking to a lot of these indie creators there. Because why should we take a risk and make a game that may be dog water ass and we might not see a return investment on, and so we could just whatever indie developer to make whatever. So like for instance, like, and I think this is why Bethesda has been so quiet about everything lately. It's just because Starfield
Right.
Starfield was supposed to be
Yeah.
Starfield was supposed to be their next woohoo. Ooh, let me get you guys' woo panties in a bunch for it. But like when it came out,
oh,
it wasn't it and
you
like
know what
even they
they
have
should have done?
been they what
They should have not came up with that shit and just continued to work on Elder Scrolls.
right.
Yeah.
That's what they should have did.
Yeah. And they the marketing on that game. Oh my gosh. Like the marketing on that game was strong. It was really like, oh, we're gonna come out with this like whole like, package. You get the controller, you get the, all that shit, the headphones and everything. I remember when it came out, and I think either I sent it to you or you sent it to me, and I was like, oh yeah, that looks really cool. But it just didn't hit. It was here, and then that shit just started. I don't even know anybody that like plays that game anymore.
I played it a couple months ago just to finish it.
Yeah. 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 I don't even think they do updates on it.
I don't know if they've done any updates. I know they did that one DLC and that was it. That's all we got. I don't think we're getting any more DLC for the game. I think they have abandoned that game at this particular point.
And that's sad. So they're like, okay, what are we gonna do? We have to come out with something like this Indiana Jones game. I think that shit is going to do horrible. Because when I think of Bethesda, I don't think fucking Indiana Jones. I don't give a fuck about that. I don't. Right? When I think Bethesda, I'm thinking about Fallout and Elder Scrolls. Dishonored, that's might be just my shit. But it's just like, you guys, we talk about Bethesda a lot because I'm a fan of Bethesda. We're fans of Bethesda. Like, we talk about them a lot. And they just fucking fail. Like, it's bad. So then they say,
okay, let's give them another company that's not Bethesda that has failed recently. Fucking
Blizzard?
EA.
Oh yeah, EA.
EA has failed, okay? Or fucking Dragon Age Veilguard, like,
yeah. I said this before. You know what EA needs to do? EA needs to get into this whole like bringing back old games, and what they need to do is bring back EA Big. Bring back EA Big. Come back out with those NBA Street shits and make those shits look better. And just like go with that. Like come up with new shit. Like you had the creative minds to do it in the past. It can't be. I'm not saying it's going to be easy. And I know that a lot of people, a lot of these companies are thinking about the masses. Will this shit get us more money? Will it make us a profit? Right? Sometimes you gotta take the risk, i.e. Bethesda did. And the only thing that I know, we're going back to Bethesda because that's the shit that I know. But Bethesda said, fuck, we're not making any money right now. So what do we do? Oh, let's come out with it wasn't remastered of, was it Oblivion?
Mm-hmm.
Of Oblivion. Oh yeah, that's gonna sell. We're gonna add some new shit to it, make it look really good, really pretty as shit. And okay, cool, we got some money coming in. Cool. I haven't heard shit about that game since. I haven't heard shit, and I don't expect to, because it's not one of those games that you would expect to hear something about. But that shit came and went.
Yeah, it did.
It's fucking sad. It's really fucking sad. I don't know. It's to the point where the gaming is still a great thing, playing old games and stuff like that. But it just seems like for the future of gaming, I don't know. If I swear by it, like we're gonna be like in our 50s, and it's gonna be like fucking Call of Duty 25. It's gonna be like a damn Now CD. Like it's gonna be like Now 87. Like what the fuck? Or like some Kids Bop type shit. Like you know what I'm saying? Like it's gonna be like, oh yeah, we're coming out with Call of Duty 50. Right? And you're just like, damn, your kids are gonna be playing that shit. And you're gonna be like, man, I remember when that motherfucker was on like 3 or 2. Like, come on. On.
You have a point. Like that's where we're like gearing up towards. Like, look at like 2K and Madden. Every year there's a new one.
Yeah.
I don't think it's ever gonna stop.
Yeah, and those motherfuckers fall for it every year. I swear they do. Every year they fall for it. Oh my goodness, man. I don't know. I don't know if just sticking with your old shit and just replaying shit, or playing the shit that you play the shit that you really enjoy.
That's what I've been doing.
Yeah, but if you're like really in the streaming realm, and you give me a very like high streamer.
I don't know. There's like tons out there.
What's that Tim dude?
Tim the Tatman?
Yeah. Right? If that motherfucker came out and started playing Half-Life,
yeah,
a lot of those motherfuckers wouldn't even give a fuck. They'd be like, what the fuck is Half-Life?
I don't agree.
Really?
I don't agree. I think because you got to think about how studios do that. So studios will pay streamers and content creators to play these games to get different audience to play these different types of games. I mean, and like I said, I've seen like for instance, Enzoid. Like that's how I got introduced to it, was watching like YouTube videos and like, oh, okay, this was interesting. Let me try it out when it comes out, and then like, bam, like, okay, it was whatever, but like, yeah. So I think if he played like Half-Life, somebody in like, it's a shooter. He plays a lot of shooters. Someone who never heard of Half-Life might be like, "Oh, this looks good. Let me try it out. Let me try to play it." There, I don't think it would be like, I'm just gonna stop watching you because you played this particular game or whatever. Some people may like be like, all right, this is old, this is boring, but like, I'm pretty sure there will be some of his audience that be like, oh shit, like, you know, Half-Life. But Half-Life still has that core fan base. So like, you know,
Half-Life to me is like people that still play Quake and this is gonna be a big one. People that play Quake or like Unreal Tournament. You know? So yeah, you know. Game Awards are December 11th. Keep that noted. We'll see who wins.
I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't.
Don't really give a fuck. Maybe there might be like a preview of a game that might get people excited. I don't know. But yeah. Jesus.
Gaming is at a sad state right now.
Oh, yeah, it is. It is. And I don't know if it's gonna, I don't know when it's actually gonna come out of it, because it has to be something that's like, it has to be something that really hits the masses that make people go, damn. That like, I would think like when Destiny hit, because that shit was something different as hell. Totally different. And now, I mean, Destiny 2 is what?
Watch what you say, because I still play Destiny.
That's cool. So you tell me, where's Destiny 2 right now?
Let's talk about that. Anyway, there is a new DLC. I've been playing that. It's very interesting. Anyway, to say the least. But I feel like a lot of these companies, especially like games that kind of have that online component to it, have been following like the World of Warcraft model. And it's, I don't like it. Like, for instance, if you don't know what World of Warcraft is, it's an MMO, been out since like 2004. I've been playing it since on and off for like 2014, on and off, right? But there's always a DLC. There's always something new. It's never been a new World of Warcraft. Nothing. It's just DLC after DLC after DLC. Okay, cool. But you got to think about Destiny, okay? So how you start off with Destiny 1? You gave us like, I think like maybe 5 DLCs. I could be wrong. And then you go to Destiny 2. Hella quick, by the way. Like it came out in 14. You got 7, and like in 17 we got Destiny 2, and we have not got a new game. No nothing since like none of it. It's just been DLC after DLC, DLC after DLC. And another one that's like super known for this too is like The Sims. The Sims has been out like forever long, and this is not how it typically was. Like when The Sims came out, there was like The Sims 1 came out, and then a couple years later it was Sims 2, a couple years later Sims 3, and then ever since it's been Sims 4. And there have been, I believe, over 40 DLC and packs just for The Sims 4. And then we're like, okay, when we get The Sims 5, they're like, yeah, no, you're not getting Sims 5. So like they're just gonna keep doing DLC after DLC after DLC, like nothing new, nothing. It's just like Stop. Like I don't want to like 1,001 DLCs that I gotta pay for all the time. I want something like new, something different. Like it's just yeah.
It's really fucking sad. And you know what? Because of the game of the year that won last year, I think was, what was it called? Astro Boy?
Mm-hmm.
I get it now. I get it. I get why it won. Just because
Why did it win?
because it was something totally different. It was something totally different. It wasn't something that was like overly complicated.
Mm-hmm.
Had a good soundtrack. People love the soundtrack and shit like that. And it kept people interested. Like, I think another game that won a lot of awards last year was a damn card game. Balatro or something like that.
Yeah, I like that game.
Yeah, like that shit won a lot of awards. And it's a card game.
Similar to poker, yeah.
Yeah, simple shit, but people fucking loved it because it wasn't anything that was like, you know, it wasn't too like crazy. So I get why it won now. Talking about this and kind of seeing where the gaming market is and everything like that, I get it. I do. And I know a lot of people were pissed off about that game winning, but it kind of makes sense. You know, you want something that you can come in after work and like chill and play. Honestly, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm coming in from work and I had a rough day. The last thing I want to do is log into Call of Duty.
That's you.
Maybe everybody's different. You know what I mean? I don't need to go out and play a game to shoot a gun. I can just go to the range to do that. But I get why it won. I definitely understand that for sure. Yep, simple and not overly complicated. Exactly. That's exactly why it won. But yeah, this was I was not expecting this to go that way. But
expect the unexpected.
yeah, that's for sure. But oh shit, I didn't know I could do that.
Do what?
That.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I didn't know I could do that. That's sick.
I am not going back to Baldur's Gate 3. My save file is done. I can't go back, and I'm not starting over. I'm not doing it.
But yeah, man. Was there anything else that you wanted to add?
I get to go see the weekend performance the weekend.
When is that?
Last time was Thursday.
Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I bet you $1 million in the next year he gonna be back. He gonna take a little hiatus like again and be like, "Oh, the weekend's back." Watch, he gonna do some like Michael Jackson type shit.
I feel like he might make like an album too under like Abel or something. Yeah.
Man, yeah, we'll see. I hope you enjoy that though. Where is it? Is it
Atlanta.
GA? Oh, yeah. Okay. But yeah, guys. One other thing. I want to say, if you're going through job troubles and stuff like that, just continue to apply to jobs. I can actually say, Jesus Christ, it's gonna sound corny as fuck. The shit works. It does. LinkedIn is there, but definitely take a look at Welcome to the Jungle. I would definitely take a look at that because it's something different. You can choose what type of, basically based off your skills, and it'll find jobs based off of that. And you can just go straight to the website and apply. It's not the usual type of companies and stuff like that. If you wanted to work for a startup or something like that, you can do that. Welcome to the Jungle is the website. Great website. Make an account and kind of just go in there and just apply. That's what I did. And, you know, I got the new job that I have now. Well, going to have. So yeah, you know, thank you guys for listening. Like I said, follow us on our socials, TikTok, Instagram, all that stuff. I've just been kind of reposting like old clips that we had that I haven't used. And they've been doing pretty well. So, but yeah, if you're in the South and if you're on the coast, be safe with this with this storm coming. Please be safe.
Mm-hmm.
Get the fuck out of there if you can, if it's gonna be bad. And summer's almost over, y'all. We're going into fall. Thank God. That's the season. That's the season, boy.
Oh.
But yeah, thank you guys for listening. Greatly appreciate it. And we will see you guys next time. Bye.
Bye, guys.